Cedar Point hands down has the best collection of roller coasters throughout the whole entire world. It truly is a place like no other like they advertise. I've been going to this park since I was a small child and usually get to go every single year. So I have a vast majority of knowledge on this place, being it too my home park. If you're someone that's never visited the park before, you might be curious to what their best rides actually are. So I've come up with the top 5 lists of roller coasters at Cedar Point. And if you're new to the channel, I consider you liking and subscribing to help push my YouTube videos to others like yourself. With all that being said, let's go over the top 5 lists of roller coasters at Cedar Point. Coming in at number 5, we got the Raptor. This B&M invert has held up greatly throughout the years since being built in 1994. This coaster is aggressive in all ways, but is aggressive and smooth simultaneously. It features 6 inversions, including a Cobra roll, which was the first ever to be seen on an invert. My favorite part about Raptor definitely has to be the finale. It's a revolutionary helix that gives off some strong forces. You feel all the forces rushing straight to your feet, making it a great way to end an awesome ride on Raptor. Raptor is easily a must ride when visiting Cedar Point. So coming in at number 4, we got the world famous Millennium Force. And if you couldn't already tell by the name, this roller coaster was built in the year of the millennium and was the first roller coaster to hit 300 feet, making it the world's first giga roller coaster. When I rode Millennium Force for the first time, I took a look at the first lift hill and was absolutely daunted by it. It made me question what I was doing and actually getting myself into. Millennium Force gives off some amazing views throughout the whole park, and also goes through parts of the park which are unseen. I question why this roller coaster over the years has gotten the nickname Millennium Forceless, because over the bank turns and other parts throughout this coaster, especially the low to the ground sequences, you get some pretty good forces which are pretty awesome to go through at night as well. Millennium is definitely a night ride. If I could explain it the best, you feel like Superman flying through the darkness. It's an amazing experience and it's definitely worth the wait. Millennium Force still to this day is my favorite giga. Alright people, so I know this roller coaster is not yet open to the public, and we don't know how it's going to hold up yet, but we can still predict and speculate to where this coaster is going to land on this list. I think that the numbers 3 spot would be the best fit for Top Thrill 2. Top Thrill 2 features an experience like nothing else. It will be the first coaster to exceed the height of 300 feet twice in the same circuit. No, the launch won't be as good as Top Thrill Dragster, and it won't have the small airtime bunny hill like all of us enthusiasts anticipated. But I think undoubtedly this will be an amazing coaster. Coming in at number 2, we've got the world famous Intamin coaster Maverick. Many places to be their number 1 in the park, and I've went back on this between Steel Vengeance and Maverick so many times throughout the years, but finally last summer I just came to the conclusion that Maverick is the best all around in terms of like restraints, ride experience, this and that, but I just think overall Steel Vengeance is just a more fun coaster. Maverick features 2 inversions, a sequence of whippy turns, and 2 launches. If you go back in my channel, you'll see that I made a video on how Maverick ended the coaster wars forever, and how it influences a lot of the coasters built to this day. Maverick proved to the coaster world that it's not about the tallest or fastest, but it's actually about the ride experience itself. Maverick is relentless throughout the whole ride and will leave you amazed every single time you ride it. Intamin truly knocked this project right out of the park with Maverick, and still to this day is one of the best roller coasters built of all time. If you go to Cedar Point, you have to make sure that you ride Maverick before leaving. Coming in at the number 1 spot is the world-known Steel Vengeance. It first opened up in 2017 as the world's first hyper-hybrid coaster. Rocky Mountain Construction, or RMC, were the brains behind this beast of a roller coaster. When I first got off Steel Vengeance, I literally had a slight stumble, leaving me questioning how a roller coaster could even do something like this. Us enthusiasts knew for years that the RMC treatment was on the way for this coaster. Formerly known as Mean Streak, it was a coaster that was always a walk-on that truly no one liked. At most, it had a 10-minute wait, but then RMC came in and worked their magic, making it on average today about a 2-hour wait. This coaster still to this day is my favorite of all time. This is the reason why most of the people travel from around the globe to visit Cedar Point. This amusement park is the best on the planet and has been for many of years. The trip to Cedar Point is definitely a must-do if you're into coasters, and is a bucket list trip for many people around the world. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been Coastertainment, and be sure to keep yourself entertained. Have a good one, guys. Peace.